Hi, I'm Andy Boyle. Welcome to this week's episode of Red Eye's Funny Talk. With us, we have Stephanie Hasz.
Hi.
We're going to watch a quick clip of hers.
This is the weird part for somebody as ethnically lesbian as I am. You know, like I don't eat pussy, but I can hang drywall. I tried it. I did. There was a while when I thought maybe I was at least bi, but then I saw my first vagina that didn't belong to me, and I was like, oh no, just listened to too much David Bowie in high school. So got mixed up. The older I get, just like the more into men's bodies I am. Like I'm way more into chest hair and balls than any straight woman should be. It's like I'm a big gay man trapped in a smaller gay man's body. Big Papa Hasz is really into bears. So if I could just meet a guy with so much chest, just like way more chest hair than you think would be okay. Like if I have to dig through it to find his nipples, that's perfect. That's exactly the amount of chest hair that I need. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't get why more women aren't into balls. You know? Like I get it, they're not great looking, but I don't have anything on my body with skin that moves like that. It's fascinating. Someone once suggested to me, like, oh, what about your elbow? And you do that, like, but I can't, like, gargle elbow skin, so.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So I got some questions for you.
Yes.
I am going to ask you them, as that is what one does with questions.
That seems appropriate.
Okay, first one. What's the worst decision you've ever made at a 4 a.m. bar?
Isn't just going to a 4 a.m. bar a bad decision?
I think so.
Is that ever a good... I mean, no, like, humans aren't supposed to drink that much, for sure. Like, there's no reason... I don't know. I don't do anything that bad at 4 a.m. bars. I just, like, drink too much and text men I've dated that they're handsome. Like
You're handsome.
Yeah, it's, like, literally that. It's nothing even risque.
Well, I'm glad that that is done by everyone. I usually text women I've dated and say, you're handsome.
Ooh.
It goes over real well.
That must provide some good closure for them.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why he left me. All right. The second question. Strangest thing anyone said to you after a comedy show?
Last summer I was doing a festival in Omaha, and this woman came up to me. It wasn't directly after the show, but it was the next night of the festival. And she was like, oh, I saw you last night. You were really funny. I really related to you. Last summer I was teaching in Germany and I had a miscarriage and the father of the baby wouldn't help pay for the doctor bills and they wouldn't give me any time off of work and they made me go to the baby room at work because my boss was punishing me. Except this story took like 10 minutes. So that's what my comedy inspires people to share.
As a Nebraskan, that sounds par for the course.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty normal.
Yeah.
At least it's not. Last time I did a show in Nebraska, somebody just came up and was like, I got a joke for you. And I'm like, you shouldn't tell people those words out loud.
Mm-mm.
So.
And then, like last week, 2 weeks ago, I was doing a show and somebody came up to me afterwards and who had missed the show and said, hey, did you tell those jokes about being a creepy woman?
Well, at least they know you.
Yeah.
They got you pegged. All right, third question. They said blues legend Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads to achieve success. What Chicago cross streets would you sell your soul at to achieve success?
I mean, I want to say Milwaukee in California because it's on the up and up.
Yep.
It's in my blood. There's a new German restaurant there. But I think I'm going to have to go north and Wells.
Okay.
Because I got so many options, you know? I can sell my soul at Zanies. I can sell my soul at Up. I can sell my soul at Second City if I have to.
Or you can also
do... Walgreens.
The Walgreens. Many have sold their soul.
The Boston Market.
The Boston Market, which currently only like one of the letters is lit up on one side. Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's the... I definitely want to eat there. Yeah. And then you also have, what's it, Corcoran's? You ever been to that place? It's right across the street. Corcoran's, yeah. That's a place.
Old Town Ale House?
Yeah. Speaking of 4 a.m. bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. I made any bad decisions there? I have, like, cried there. Or cried on the bus on the way home from there. I definitely had, like, a 5 a.m. sun-rising bus ride.
Yeah.
Fighting with someone on the way home from there.
No, you shout. Where? That's me pretending to be either you or the person you're fighting with. So.
Probably both.
So here's the fourth question. What's the weirdest gig you've ever done?
I'm so bad at, my memory is not good at recall stuff like this. So I don't know if this is the weirdest.
Okay.
But it's the weirdest one that I can remember because
That'll
it
work.
was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was doing a basement show in Sioux Falls. And it was a lot of fun. I should say that. It was a lot of fun, but it was very weird. There was a Murphy bed on stage.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like taking up half of the stage. And it's the basement of someone's house. So, basement full of punks, Murphy bed on stage, with 2 cats named Kevin and Steve, who decided near the end of my set that they wanted to play with the mic cord. So just kept attacking me until one of them, I think it was Kevin, got on the Murphy bed and then leapt onto my crotch and then just hung there with his claws in my thigh. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm done.
Is that the light?
Yeah, I got the cat. I'm out of here.
That's funny. When I used to do some shows up in Sioux Falls when I was like punk rock.
Yeah.
And we used to do this show at a place called Scarborough Auto that was an auto body shop. So half of the room would be like rock and roll, and the other half would like engines were hanging. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It was real cool. Those days are long gone for me. Now I interview people in fancy, nice little bars. So.
Sioux Falls is still partying.
Yes, they are. Final question. If you could go back in time and tell 14-year-old Stephanie Hasz something, what would you tell her?
I mean, I think she was doing everything right. I would just tell her, look, don't stop wearing that spiked collar from Hot Topic. That was the year she stopped, and I think she should have kept going. Don't grow out the buzz cut. Keep it going. It's keeping the boys away. Because the next year she got a boyfriend, and then he moved in, and that didn't go well.
Wow.
So yeah, I think she should keep doing that, and then don't be afraid to talk to strangers. Don't be afraid to talk to strangers and get advice on things and learn about the world and maybe apply to more than one college.
Yeah, I did that too. I'm like, I can get in there.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm going to go to.
Right, yeah. Don't choose your college based on a place where you like, oh, I know I won't have to get a letter of recommendation from anyone. You're getting good grades. People will write you a letter of recommendation.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for being on Red Eye's Funny Talk.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Andy Boyle. Come back next week when we have another awesome Chicago area comedian. Thanks.